The condo board represents the legal entity for your condominium corporation. So it is very important for you to understand your role and responsibility in the condo corporation. I'm going to list the 8 critical roles your condo board plays in your condominium. My name is Enayat Aminzadah, and I'm a licensed realtor and a certified condo specialist here in Alberta, serving both Edmonton and Calgary cities with pride. I'm here to make your journey simple, informed, and exciting. Living in a condo is like being a part of a small community. You share spaces, responsibilities, and a goal to keep your building safe, beautiful, and valuable. That is where your condo board comes in. They are the team behind the scenes making it all happen. Let's explore what the board does in simple terms, using examples and referencing the rules that guide them, like the Alberta Condominium Property Act and its regulation. Now, these documents are public and you can find them online or simply message me and I can point you on the right direction. So what is a condo board and what does it do and and who does it include? That's probably one of the most important questions. It's a governing body responsible for managing and overseeing the operations of a condominium corporation. The condo board is typically made up of elected volunteer owners who live in the condo building or development and are tasked with ensuring the community is well maintained, financially sound, and operating in accordance with the condominium bylaws and local laws. I have another video on the bylaws and some of the local laws that impact the ownership of a condominium, so check that out. All right, now let's go with our 8 roles that the condo board plays. That's very critical. Role number 1, governance and leadership. The condo board is like captain of a ship. They decide how things should run to keep the condo community smooth and fair. Now, how did they do that? Well, the board enforces the condo bylaws, sets policies for day to day operations, and ensures compliance with the Condo Property Act and its regulation. I'll give you an example. One example could be that they might establish a rule about quiet hours, such as no loud noise after 10 p.m. And why is that important? Well, these rules ensure everyone respects each other and the property. Another example is that imagine someone parks in a spot reserved for visitors. The board can address this by enforcing the parking rules written in the condo bylaws. Responsibility number 2, that is financial management or financial responsibility. The board handles the condo's money, very important, right? Ensuring it's spent wisely and transparently. And how do they do that? Well, they create an yearly budget for things like maintenance and utilities. Uh, they also collect condo fees to cover expenses as required under Section 39 of the Condominium Property Act. They maintain a reserve fund for major repairs or replacements per Section 38 and 39.1. Point one, sorry. Now, if you don't know what a reserve fund is or like to learn more about it, I have done another video that you can check it out. Another reason to subscribe to my channel. Just saying. Okay, now what is an example of a financial responsibility? Well, if the roof needs repair, the board uses the reserve fund to pay for it. This prevents sudden additional fees for owners. Now, why is that important? It's important because proper financial management ensures the condo stays in good shape and avoids surprises. Rule number 3, or responsibility number 3 for a condo board, and that is keeping things running, maintenance and repairs. The condo board ensures the property is well maintained. And how do they do that? Well, they arrange regular upkeep such as landscaping, snow removal, and cleaning of shared spaces. And that's referenced in Section 37 of the Condominium Property Act. They oversee major repairs and improvements, respond to emergencies like flooding or broken elevators. Now, here's one example. After a heavy rain, if the parking lot floods, the board hires contractors to fix the drainage system. Why is that important? Well, maintenance protects property values and ensures the condo remains a pleasant space or pleasant place for everyone to live happily together. Now, let's talk about number 4, which is talking to owners. Communication, that's a very important role, right? Communication. A condo board works best when it keeps everyone informed. Now, how do they do that? Well, no, they notify owners about meetings, repairs, or rules, or the changes in the rules as required under Section 44 and 45 of the Condo Corporation. Now, they also host annual general meetings or AGMs to discuss budgets, vote on important issues, and share updates. Section 30 of the Condominium Property Act. Now, what is an example? Well, if the board plans to repaint the building, they send a notice explaining the timeline and the cost, then discuss it at the AGM. Now, why is that important? Well, that's important because good communication helps build trust and ensures everyone understands what's happening in their community, which is a shared ownership, right? I think we're at number five, right? Yeah. Role number five, or responsibility number five for a condo board, and that is conflict resolution, or simply solving problems. When issues pop up, the board steps in to find fair solutions. And how do they do that? Well, they address complaints such as noise or improper use of shared spaces. They enforce bylaws and resolve disputes following Section 35 of the Condominium Property Act and its regulation. Now, here's an example. If a neighbor's dog is barking late at night, the board might remind the owner of the condo's noise policy and find a way to resolve the situation. Now, why is that important? Well, fair resolution keeps the community peaceful and ensures that rules are respected. Responsibility number six, protecting the property through insurance and safety. The board protects the property, the condo, with insurance and safety measures. Now, how do they do that? They ensure the building has adequate insurance coverage according to Section 47 of the Act and Section 61 to 62 of the regulation. Now, they implement safety measures like regular fire alarm inspections and maintaining secure entrances. Here's an example. After a kitchen fire, um, if that damages the hallway, the board uses the condo's insurance policy to cover the repairs. And that is important because insurance safeguards the community against unexpected costs while safety measures protect the residents. All right, two more to go. Number seven. Number seven is the legal responsibility. The condo board must operate within the legal framework set out in the Condo Property Act and its regulation. Now, how do they do that? They do that by filing required documents like updates to the bylaws or changes to the board's membership, which is required according to Section 32 of the Act and Section 12 of the regulation. And they ensure fair and lawful voting procedures. Section 26 to 28 of the Act. Now, here's an example. If owners vote to allow pets, the board updates the bylaws and files the change as required by the bylaws. That's important because legal compliance ensures the condo operates smoothly and avoids any penalty. Here's number eight, the last one that we're going to talk about, the important role of a condo board. Now, that is making life better or building a community. The condo board doesn't just enforce rules, they help make the condo a great place to live. How do they do that? Well, they organize social events like barbecues or holiday parties to bring people together. They plan improvements like adding bike racks or upgrading the gym. Here's one example. The board might introduce a recycling program to make the condo more environmentally friendly. Now, why is that important? Well, these efforts make the condo feel like a home and increase its value over time. The condo board is the backbone of the community. If we were to kind of sum things up based on what we have talked about, they manage the property, solve problems, and make decisions that benefit everyone who live in that condo. By working together, whether by attending meetings, sharing ideas, or even joining the board, you can help make your condo a thriving, well run place to live. Remember, owners supporting the condo boards help keep their communities the best it can be. If you found value in this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification to stay updated. Let's make your real estate goals a reality one video at a time. Whether you are a first time buyer, a seasoned investor, or just curious about the condo market here in Edmonton and in Calgary, this channel is your go to hub. Got questions or need personalized advice? Drop me a comment or reach out to me anytime. I would love to chat. Till next time, have a great one.